boom, boom, boom.
Alright guys, we're out here on the trails. We got Mark.
Yeah.
We got Megan. We got our new friend on the channel.
Yeah, what's up?
John, neighbor.
Nice.
So John was nice enough to let us use his pit bikes today. He's got his classic, an American classic, XR80. What year is this thing?
97.
97, the golden era. Megan here is riding a CRF 70F. It's nice little ripper, except for the front brakes missing. We got John's cousin Joey coming up on a CRF 150F. Nice little trail bike, I just rode it. What up, Joe? Alright man, so we're gonna do a little video today. We're gonna compare the two-stroke KX to John's bikes and Joey's bikes. We're gonna do some drag racing. We're gonna compare the two and the four-stroke pit bikes. So what's the story behind this little lady here, man?
My dad brought her home one day when I was like 10. So me and my friends all got into dirt bikes, but then I was too big for me because I was a short little midget. And then the next day we got the 70 and I just always kept the 80. And I had a 150 too.
No, these bikes, you can beat them to piss and they're incredibly reliable, so.
Honda's the way to go.
Yeah, Honda is the way to go for four strokes, man. John's gonna take Joe's 150F for a ride. Joe, what's the story behind this thing?
I was jealous of John's bike, so I just picked her up, but I'm sad.
Hey, you one-upped them though, you got a bigger bike. I used to have a 125, but it just had too many problems. I bought it from some weird guy in a sketchy town. It goes So Megan, do you like the two-stroke or the four-stroke better?
I like the four-stroke.
You like the four-stroke? Why?
Because I'm a beginner.
If you learn on this, you can learn on anything.
Yeah.
Except for a 500. Mark, what do you like more, the two-stroke or the four-stroke?
Probably the four-stroke because I understand how the engines work. I'm a little fuzzy on the two-strokes.
Yeah, two-strokes are a lot different when it comes to power, maintenance, all that stuff. So, since the KX is a motocross bike, which one do you think we should drag race it against? This one?
Yeah, I think that'd be
I think it would be better if we did the bigger CC because the 80 is fun, but I don't know if we could keep up. This will definitely keep up. This will definitely keep up. Usually the 85, an 85 two-stroke is equivalent to a 150R.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Joey's gonna go pick up his friend. He has a nice Kawasaki pit bike too. It's a KLX 140. Those things are really reliable and fun. They're basically the same as the Honda. Do some goon shit.
Alright.
What'd you do?
No, I got nervous.
You got nervous? So yesterday, we got caught by the cops driving on the road because we're being stupid. This kid just said, let's just go fucking send it. And the rest is history.
Oh, by the way, my fingers are eaten by a barracuda in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, that must have been a tough experience.
No, I was born like that.
So if you had to choose to get another bike, if that was a pit bike, would you get a four-stroke or a two-stroke?
Four-stroke, easily.
Four-stroke, yeah. I was in a pinch and that bike just came up, the KX. It was a perfect deal. Nothing wrong with it except for gear oil change and a plastic change. Megan and I have done a bunch of stuff to this two-stroke here. We made it so it's really good for off-roading, not just motocross. We got a new kill switch and all that stuff. New grips, handlebars. We got handlebar risers on it right here. They're really nice so my knees don't bang on it. So John and I are gonna race the 70 versus the 65. Let's see how many CZs it takes to beat this thing.
Dante cheated.
there's
Did
no
you
room to
cheat?
pass.
You cut through.
Yeah, I know. There's no room to pass him. This kid destroyed me because he actually knows how to race. I'm just a woods rider. So yeah, this kid squashed me, 1, because he knows how to race, and 2, it's a single track. You can't really pass, unfortunately.
Oh, no excuses.
No excuses. Mark, you want to learn how to ride a dirt bike right now?
Yeah.
All right. This is a very good beginner bike. It's a little short for you, considering how tall are you?
6'1".
Yeah, you're 6'1", so we'll see how this handles. Do you think he'll clap out the suspension on this?
Sit on it.
Try it. Give it a feel, man.
Yeah, the suspension's pretty clap.
Yeah, this is a clapper. This is Mark's very first time riding a dirt bike. Oh, you stalled it. Let go of the clutch as you're giving it gas.
Yeah.
There you go. Let go of the clutch as you're giving it gas. Just a little gas. You don't need much. I'll give you a little push. And there he goes. You're gonna let a female outride you?
I haven't been on one of these in 10 years, bro. At least.
It's time to take a step up. So there's a straightaway down there, and we're gonna race the 65 with the 80 and see how they compare.
Do it.
Yep, no motocross shit, just a straightaway. Let's see how the bikes compare.
Go!
So the 80 got farther in the beginning, but as I hit the RPMs, I passed
Power
them.
man, yeah.
So essentially, this has a lot more lower RPM than this. This thing, when it hits the power band, really goes. Let's switch bikes and see if it's the rider. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. He didn't get a good start. So yeah, the 65 is faster, but he is more comfortable on this bike and I'm more comfortable on this bike. So when Joe gets here and his friend, we'll go race the 150 and the 65 and see how that turns out.
KLX and KLX 140 and the 150.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Joe's friend couldn't make it, so it's just Joe coming back with the 150F. That was a while.
You are such a dumbass. I told you to.
We're gonna put the 150F against the 65 and see how they compare. Get familiar with that track so you know what you're doing, you know what I mean?
What track?
Oh, you didn't know that there's a turn track right there? This is what you guys are gonna race on. Yeah, just get familiar, just take a few
Me
laps.
and you will race.
You and I will race?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you think about the 150F versus the 65?
I made a stupid decision by trading in for a Honda Shadow. I miss my 150F.
Yeah, man. This bike is really nice.
It's got balls.
Yeah, it's got balls for the engine size.
I think we need a drag race too later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know a perfect spot to do some drag racing. Joey, you know who I'm talking about.
Manchester. Alright, we'll hit it up.